What is going on YouTube? Troy Berry here, also TBJ here, same people, not different. I have not seen you guys since literally last November. I took a little break because, I decided that I really wanted to figure out what I wanted this channel to be about, and, also just to work on myself personally, to be honest. So yeah, that's what I did. I'm not gonna go into in depth about, what has all happened, but just know that I'm back and hopefully for good. If you are new to this channel, I am TBJ, and now I actually talk about everything, just basically lifestyle, give you good advice if you take it or leave it, and I might even do a couple reviews. It just depends where this channel is gonna go. So with that being said, if you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here, welcome back. And let's go from there. I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's go and get straight into the video. Today we're going to be talking about basically why I deleted my social media, why I thought it was necessary to delete my social media, and maybe you can take some of this advice and think, dang, like maybe I should delete my social media. I have no clue. I'm just giving you my advice and my lifestyle, like what has happened, what has changed, and what are the goals since I've deleted social media. I'm also going to talk about, what I've seen. First thing on the list is I basically wanted to delete my social media big time. I wanted to delete it is because I wanted to disappear from the world, basically.
Boy, if you don't
on no depressive stuff, I was not depressed or nothing like that. I had nothing going on. It's just the fact that I just wanted to disappear. I was always on social media. I didn't have no huge following base or nothing like that, so it's not like I affected anybody by disappearing. I just wanted to get off of social media, not just for a cleanse like all the other people be talking about, but I actually just truly wanted to get off, just to get back in touch with reality with me and do my own thing, really figure out like what I want to do with myself, what I want to do with my future, and what's gonna be on the road further down. So I wanted to figure that out, and I thought the best way to do that is to honestly just disappear from social media. There's some benefits with disappearing from social media, because it's not even just like you're depressed or whatever. It brings your value up because you're not always seen. You're that person that's always at the party. You're not as valued as a guy that just shows up, here and there, but a lot of people is like them. So, I kind of want to bring my value up and, get out of the social media, the zone, that way. So when people see me, I feel more valued and stuff like that. And no depressing stuff. I promise you, that's just something that I just wanted to bring my value up. The second one is my mind literally kept changing. If you know me, I've changed my mind about so many things. I've wanted to become a clothing designer. I wanted to create suits. I wanted to do all these crazy stuff. Even when it comes to college, my freshman year I was an engineering student, and then I switched to architect, and then now I'm a business student. And I guarantee you I'm gonna stay a business student. But I've been changing my mind, and what has caused me to change my mind is honestly social media. I'll see things and that's really cool, or oh, that's the latest thing to be in, or actually that's making the most money, or it's just social media just kind of putting all these different opinions in my head, and I kept changing my mind because I wanted to stick in with what's good. So I deleted it because that was too much. I kept changing my mind. I couldn't make a set decision on basically what I wanted, so I got rid of it. If I wanted to get better at something, I need to learn to have a set pinpoint on something that I want to follow and chase, and stick to that. Having these different changes of mind is not going to help me in any sort of way, so I had to just honestly let it go, let it disappear. I had to let it go. I had to truly just let it go. Next on the list is social media was eating up all of my time. Oh my God, I don't think people understand how valuable time is. So social media, if you check your phone, I think if you go somewhere in your settings, it's like screen time or something, you can literally see how much time you are using on each app. And when you get your screen time back and it says 8 hours, 9 hours, 6 hours, if you actually think about the concept that you're looking at your phone on Twitter scrolling for 6 hours. When we was in middle school, we couldn't even sit 4 hours taking the tax test, but we can sit here and for 4 hours? No, I mean for 6 hours. So we can sit here and scroll for 6 hours, but can't do that with the STAR test? No. So I got rid of it. If I have all this time bundled up on social media, then this time that was being put on social media, I was like, you know what? I can take this time and use it to something actually valuable, like working towards my future. Like I have certain goals. For example, I want to be put in Forbes. I want to be one of the top Black businessmen in the world. I don't really care about just making just 100K or 200K. I don't want to sound like all those other weenie heads that be like, oh, I want want to be a millionaire, but no, I actually do really want to be a millionaire, and not just a million, but a multi-million, and then come back and help other people. I want to have enough funds to find cures for certain things. I just want to do a lot of things that are impossible, but I cannot do a lot of impossible things if I'm spending my time doing this. So I let it go. I had to get rid of it. I deleted it. I deleted Twitter first, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it was one of the best decisions that I did. As crazy it may sound, and for some reason, it was really hard to delete my social media. Well, not delete it, but you know, it was really hard to delete the app. And then I found myself just picking my phone, like looking at nothing. I was like, oh snap, I don't have any messages. It was really hard to first get through that step to do it. But once you pass that step, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is one of the best decisions that you can possibly ever make. Now, ever since I deleted my social media, I'm not gonna lie, whichever YouTuber you're watching before this about deleting social media and they said that life got 10 times better, not gonna lie to you, those people are literally telling you the truth. As soon as I deleted my social media, within 2-3 weeks, I saw major improvements in my work. You know, I'm getting a lot more stuff done way quicker than normal. For example, like I'm working and usually I'll have my phone out while working, but then I don't have a reason to have my phone out. So, you know, I'm getting my work done a lot quicker. I'm able to research things up a lot better. My focus has been through the roof. I've been able to focus more, and I've actually been way more creative than I've ever been in the past few years since I've had social media. And I've actually looked it up. I was like, you know, what is the cause of creativity? And it's basically what you see. You know, we all are very unique and we have our own creativity. And if you were in like a creative block where you can't think of anything, if you're trying to create something or you're trying to do something, you're trying to solve something, if you're like in a creative block, the best advice I can do is to literally get rid of social media, because social media is actually a cause of causing creative blocks. You keep seeing things that one, you don't need to see, and then you also see things that are giving you mixed signals about stuff. And then also sometimes being bored helps you more than anything. If you are bored and you let yourself be bored, your mind will create something if you're not creating it for it. So deleting social media is really good if you're trying to get some creativity going on, if you're really trying to increase your focus and stuff like that. Yeah, I definitely would recommend deleting if you have problems in that area. But ever since I deleted it, my focus game has been through the roof. My creative game has been through the roof. I've been able to get tasks done way quicker than ever. It sounds like a documentary, like after like I've been traumatized with social media or something. So this is actually a good one. It's the art of disappearing. So it's kind of hard to say how to explain this one. So when you have social media and all your friends are all on social media and you guys are all together doing these social things on social media, that's like your new world. We basically have two worlds. We have a real life world and then we have the fake internet world. But many of us take the fake internet world as our real world now. So a lot of people, we get on social media, we socialize, which is nothing wrong. You know, we have these big chat groups and we're talking and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with those things. But when it becomes like a priority to you, that's when it becomes the problem. But you know, ever since I've deleted my social media, I've kind of disappeared from all of that. So there's some people that I'm super close with, or you know, whatever, they may be like, oh, where has Troy been? Or where is he at? He hasn't been posting, he hasn't been doing any of these things lately. It feels good to be out of the mix. It honestly brings, like I said earlier, it brings your value up as a person. So ever since I also deleted social media, I've also found out that you don't need to really keep social media to keep in contact with people. There is no need for this. Okay, some people will keep their social media only to purposely say, you know, oh, I have to stay in contact with my friends from elementary, or I want to see what they're doing in middle school. I want to watch my friends get married and stuff. Like that goes back to the whole concept of you, like, you know, you're into people's lives a little too much. Okay, there's nothing wrong with having social media and having all this kind of stuff, but when you are constantly just sitting there scrolling, trying to worry about what the next person's doing or what that person's got going on in their life, and while you're scrolling, your life is scrolling on you. Like you're literally missing out on so much because you're worried about what other people are doing. That's the problem. After a few months of deleting, is that one, you're gonna forget a lot of people, and the people you forget, you're gonna finally realize that they're just not that important to really keep around. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the part of life. People come and go, and some of y'all have a hard time just letting people go. You cannot let people just disappear. You don't want people to just leave. You always want to keep everybody in your circle. Like you spending so much time pulling on people that don't pull on you back. Okay, don't hold this social media because you feel like you need to keep in contact with people. If it's that important, call them. If it's that important, text them. And then last one that I've noticed with social media is that social media can definitely create depression. Now, I have never really ever experienced this. You know, I may have my days where I'll be like, dang, like I wish I could have that now or something like that. But social media is very big on creating depression. So many people that I used to watch on social media, they would have like, you know, they'll be posting like, oh, they hate this, they hate that. Oh, boys are stupid, girls are stupid, all this kinds of stuff. They'll be going back and forth, back and forth. And it's like they're just creating their own cloud above their head, and they're just like wrapping themselves up in it and just staying cozy. I don't know what they're doing, but depression is really big over social media. If you are going through something, you need to low-key delete social media. Not even low-key, you need to high-key delete social media. It is not for you if you're ever going through something. Social media, you need to stick away from it. If you cannot control your emotions from what you see on social media versus, you know, what's happening in real life, you need to delete it. It is not for you. Don't worry. You will be missed. Social media is not for everybody. If anything, I think social media is better if people didn't have it. Now, what is my plan since I've deleted social media? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think social media is a great tool. It's a great tool, not like a little luxury thing, but I personally do not feel like I really deserve social media right now. Now I don't need social media. Like, social media does not bring me any money. Like, I don't look to social media for money. So therefore, until I have that situation to where, you know, my business needs to grow through social media, or maybe my YouTube decides to blow up and I need social media to keep producing, you know, keep putting out. If it's not for any of those reasons, you won't catch me on social media. At least for right now. Maybe in the future, you know, people can, I just want to post, you know, show, you know, what I'm kind of doing, and if it's up to other people to watch it or not, you know, that's it. But as of right now, there's no need for me to have social media. I feel like I haven't really deserved social media. I'm not trying to be that bad person that's just like, I hate social media, because I think social media is really interesting, it's fun. I love social media, but the fact is that it's not letting me get my things done. You know, I'm focused on the wrong stuff. My mind keeps changing over stuff, so at first I need to focus on what needs to be done, and then when I have the free time to do, you know, have fun and stuff like that, then I can get on. Okay, too much of social media is bad for you, but a little bit is not bad for you. If you can control yourself on social media, this video shouldn't even be for you. But if you have a hard time controlling, and I'm not saying like I did not pay attention to the world, I was solely like this, like I did not care. No, I was on social media, but I wasn't like on social media, and I still thought that was too much. I'm just saying, you know, like I'm not getting back onto it until I feel like I deserve it. Maybe start by deleting one app, and then delete 2 apps, and then delete 3 apps, and then while you're deleting those apps, start focusing on the goals that you want to do. Start figuring out who you really want to be. Start working on yourself. Maybe you need to disappear from the world to get back to who you are as a reality. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, think about it. Let me know. Comment, you know, will you be deleting social media, or will you not be deleting social media? You know, is this something for you, or do you have certain goals, or is social media holding you back? Let me know. Anyways, I will see you guys next video, hopefully very soon, with some more interesting topics. Goodbye.